it's unsafe. Like we do here on Mat Radio, we preach and we encourage community. We are here as a community building and a community we fight for. So we're all one. It doesn't matter. We don't do politics. Let's forget about politics. Let's think about humanity. Humanity is like in this crazy moment where we are, is not only in the Netherlands, all over the world, we need more now to be human. See one another as human being. That's all that matter. We have the same blood, we have vein, and we have life, and we have death. That's constant in our life. That's the only thing that is constant in our life. So please, all I can say is I am for everybody. We are for everybody. Be safe wherever you are. And the freedom of speech is very important. Say what you want to say, but say it respectfully. Like they said, your freedom ends when it interferes with another person. So there is freedom of speech, but it has a limitation. Limitation is if you cross the boundaries to other people. So let's learn to bring our words over to each other without insulting one another. We can communicate. We need more to learn how. We already know how to communicate, and I think now there's more like emotional taking over the reasoning. So we have more emotion taking over people's reasoning, and we have to go back to reasoning first before we show emotion. So before we speak, you have to think about if you're on the other side, how will you feel if the person is doing this to you? So in that way, let's bring logic. Logic and reasoning is very important at this era where we are, because it's like I always say to people, even at work, I say we are in another era. We are in another history moment. We live in another history. The World War II, World War III. Say every 100 years there's a change. There's a change that is different from what we've read in history. And the change here, we have technology. We have everything. We have everything going so fast. Everything we consume, everything is fast. And in the moment of consuming fast, also, we have no time to breathe. So we need to remember to take a step back and breathe and think and say, okay, everything is too much. There's too much information. Radio, technology, TikTok, social media, everybody. It's too much sometimes. But sometimes you need to give yourself a me alone time and just, spend time with yourself. Spend time with yourself and try to digest everything you've read and try to think about it in your own way and make your own judgment. You have to. It's not about what people say. It's not about what they say. It's about what you feel. And what is good for you is what's good for you. Doesn't mean it's good for other people, but you have to prioritize yourself as well. Like when you're flying, the airline people always tell you put on your seatbelt first before you put even for your own kids, because if you are in panic, you can't help any other person. So first you have to calm down. By you putting your seatbelt means you're still reasoning, and if you can reason to put your own first, and then you can help other people, because you are safe first. If you're not safe, it's useless. You can save other people when you are not even safe yourself. So we need to in this heftig. In Netherlands, you say heftig. In the heftig moment where we zijn nu, it's important that we have a self-love for yourself. First is you. Go back to you. It's not selfish to love you first. Because if you don't love you, nobody else can love you. It's the first principle, and then you need to love other people. You need to, I only have 3 principles for me. It's not for you. It's everybody have their own things, but that's for me. Is first is the principle, self-love, and then the other thing is you love other people. Do what you want to be onto you, you want to be. I don't know how to say it. I think you get it. So what you don't want, don't do it to others, so that you don't do it. So in that way, it's about respect. And the other thing is we need to be in a society. Be a contributing member of the society, because we are in this small place together. If we shit in it, it's like if you leave your house a mess, when you come back, it's still a mess. So how you make it is how you get back to it. So it's very important. Nobody else is gonna come and fix your home for you, apart from you. You need to fix your home first before you fix other people. That's actually now that's what we need to. And I'm not promoting nationalism idea, and I mean like there's no agenda behind this. I'm not promoting agenda of nationalism or not, but I think we're so busy with other people's problem. That's the problem we have now. We're so busy with external problem and everybody else's problem that we forgot ourselves in between it. You need to put your own home in order before you can put other people home. You can help other people. So we are at this unprecedented moment. All we need is love. Love, 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 love is all we need in this moment. And be safe. Safety first, please. Everybody listening, wherever you are, safety first. It's weekend now as well, so please enjoy out and going out. And it's unprecedented. Yesterday there was an issue in Amsterdam, and I know even in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, we are going to a crisis. In like politically, it's a mess. We are in political mess at this moment, but the citizens are united. Thank God for that. Because sometimes you see this disconnect between the citizen. Sometimes we see the disconnect between the citizen and the politician. But it doesn't matter what. We as a society, we determine what happened. We have the power, because I always say the political people is just one person that it was chosen, but we can also vote the person out. So I know it's going to take some time to go out, but believe me, we have the power to change what we don't want. So we as a society needs to see, like, let us not be used as a Ponzi in political scheme. We should not be used as a Ponzi in the political power scheme, because we are the ones to suffer. Believe me, also, even the people, politicians are human beings. They are also the society as well. But I think when they have a power, they forget it, that the power is a short time turn. It's like short. It doesn't last. You're there now. It's somebody else's time. It's about your legacy that matters. In your legacy, what will your legacy be? What would your legacy be when you're not here? Believe me, history doesn't forget. And now we live in technology, where is the technology, we call it, when you do, if you're in Bitcoin or blockchain, we call it decentralized system. We are in a Web 2 era where everything is registered on internet. That's Web 2 means like website, what we have now, social media era, everything is about content, everybody's creating content, but everything you put online, there's always a footprint. You cannot erase it. Like before technology, people can delete book, they can burn book, and that information is gone. But with the Web 2 era where we are, and then we are now going to the Web 3, which is a decentralized information system, which I don't want to go into this technology terms with you, but here you have to understand, whatever you put outside, it's going to be there forever. Even when you think like you go to people that help you with software and remove it, it can still be traced back. So what would your legacy be? What do you want to be remembered for? What is your purpose? In life every day we need to think like, okay, why am I here? What's my purpose? Why am I in this world? What do I want to achieve for myself, and what do I want to give back? It's a short time. This life is short. It's a journey we're passing through here. We're going to go again. And everybody, like I said, life and death, that's the debt. We are given and it's going to be taken. One day, everybody's time is different, but it's what it is. But what is the meaning, and what will people remember you by? So with all the things that is going on now, when you listen to the right, listen to the left. Listen to the middle, listen to the front. Have the overview of general what is happening, and be kind. Be kind. I mean, even when the person is like for example, when you're in criminal law, as a criminal, you still have right to fair trial, because you're a human being. That's how you should see it. Even the person is that wrong and is that like whatever, how you might think of that person, still think of that person. Don't be on the other side of the person you're judging. Be the better version of that person. By doing that, you can also show, maybe they don't know it, by your own action, you can teach a lot of people, and maybe they don't see it, maybe it's not your responsibility, but it's the minimum we can do. So we need to have a conversation where we think about each other, and even give love. Even the person that's not nice to you, show love. Believe me, when you show people that is trying to be mean to you, you show love. Love always wins. It changes the intonation of the person that is trying to. They start to think, oh, what? I'm trying to hurt this person, and they're being kind to me. So being kind, I don't mind. I listen left, right. Everybody has always their own story. There's two sides to a story. So, yeah, as a human being, like I said, I'm a humanist. So I'm not a politician or whatever. I just believe in humanity, and God has blessed us as a human. Like, look, we are all animals, but the only thing we have as a human is that we have cognitive, that we can think and we can use, and that's why we have dominion over all the other animals. So how are we using the dominion? Because sometimes I think the animal is even better than us sometimes, the way they treat each other, and we're supposed to be the one to control this. And sometimes you learn from even the animal. Isn't it how life works? It's funny, even the animal can teach us a lot about what it takes to be kind. I don't know, like everything. Let's the greed and because people are suffering from all the decision of one person. Millions are suffering. One person make one decision, a whole million, a roller coaster event, like it tripled, and millions of people are suffering. So please, we live in this era. What I will always say, and what my preaching is, not call it preach or what it is, be kind. Please be kind to your neighbors, be kind to whoever you meet, show some love, show some empathy, because you don't know what the other person is going through. And in this society, I think there's more with all this technology and everything. We are going through so much changes. It's too fast, and there's so much loneliness. I mean, in the Netherlands, we have the eenzame money for loneliness. Is that bad that they are even giving money for loneliness, to find other people to just keep you company? How did we go to this far as a society? When did we give up on each other as a society? I mean, you live in Amsterdam. Some people don't even know who their neighbor is. If you even say good morning, thank God we live in Netherlands. It's not Germany. Unlike other places, when you say even good morning, they think like it's too much. It's too much to say hello, like you're bothering them. And you don't know what the next person, maybe by just saying good morning to one person, maybe you make their whole life, you change their whole perspective. You make them feel seen, They see like somebody else actually see them, because we walk past each other like a zombie nowadays. Everybody has turned to zombie. But with the phone, with the metro, like everything is, and that's why everything is getting too much intense. This is the thing. Change is difficult. And when you see things that is happening now, we are going through a too fast, rapid change. People have to learn. The change already happened before they learn. It's difficult. It's difficult moment. Don't believe that you are having problem, other people don't have a problem. A problem is a problem. There's no your bigger problem. There's no smaller problem. We have a general word problem. That's the unity in it. It's like dying too. Problem, you get a problem. I got a problem. So, and nobody's life is perfect. You are looking at it from outside and you see them smiling because we are good in masking as a human being. But that doesn't mean they're better than you. That doesn't mean their situation might be richer than you with everything you think, because for you think when you have what they have, then you don't have a problem. Believe me, it's a lie. They have a different kind of problem. And don't idolize. Like when you see, oh, I want to be. No. Like sometimes be appreciative of what you have in life. And because other people look at you as well, they think, I want to be like you. So we forgot like where we come from. We look towards up because we're busy looking up. We forgot to look back down. So sometimes we need to look down to see what's happening, where we come from, so that we can appreciate how far we've come. So please, I know in Amsterdam there's a crisis now, and I don't need to go into details. It's one love, self-respect. All I can say is self-respect. Respect people the way they should respect you. Treat one another like human being and with kindness. It doesn't matter if you don't have the same opinion and you disagree on your ideas. You don't have to agree on ideas. It's your right. You have the right to it. I have the right to it. But we can still be civil and we can be like social. We should not caught up in other people's ego, because every crazy thing is going on in this world. Like I said, it's because you know what, you don't see. It's always men in suit. Let's just say that, or people in suit. The problem is someone in suit making this decision, and then it's rippling to millions, and it's ego trip. ego trip that we don't have anything to do. So be kind, be nice. It's almost weekend. Have fun. Forget about the troubles of the world. It's your time. It's your weekend. Switch off. Like I say, put your phone down, switch off everything, and just go out, fresh air, get some dopamine in your head. See, there's still world out aside from your small cage in the house. There's another world outside there. Go and explore. Have fun, but be reasonable. Drink and don't be stupid. I mean, even if you're stupid, make sure you're safe. Your safety is the most important thing, because that's all that matters. Self-love, self-care, and believe that you are the greatest. And whatever other people's mistake is not yours. You don't have to choose side, but you can make a better choice. So, like I said, chit chat with Omi, and I'm right here. And that's all the information I have for you today. It's been wonderful to be back in the studio. And something is coming. Something is coming soon. We're getting bigger, Niger TV, with the Mat Radio. A lot of things is coming, and we're going to be announcing it soon. So, and I'm so proud, because everything started from here, and we're going even higher. And the sky is never the limit. So it's just hard work. There's no magic. Work hard, and everything you dream of, because I always say it, like, when you believe something, it does come true. Like the power of your tongue, never stop. If people say the dream is too big, maybe your dream is too big for them, but your dream is never too big for you. It's your dream. So that's all I have to say. Thank you so much. It's your girl, Chit Chat with Omi, and then it's right here. You can follow us on 9J TV. On every 9J TV is spelled like 9JA, 9J TV. You can find us from there. If you Google it, you find it. Or 9J Radio.nl. You find us everywhere. And Mat Radio, this is where we are. Please, if you're not following our program, follow our program here. If you have advertising and anything that you want to be part of this, or you want to have a conversation and you think like, oh, there's some topic that you're saying here, let's bring it up, because it's a platform where you're welcome. We can discuss, but we have not to insult. That's the rule. We can talk, but no insulting. And we need to learn to dialogue. So if you have information or you have things that you think on the radio is something we can share with our audience, please feel free. You can contact the studio and make appointment. Our program is always on Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Niger Radio. So Chit Chat with Omi is the name of the program, and you can call the studio line and you can check on Mat Radio. So Radio Mat.nl. You can go there and you will see the link. So it's easy. You can write us there. It's easier. So you can write and then you get the response back. So thank you so much. And also on YouTube. You can also comment on YouTube. Mat Radio, Radio Mat on YouTube, the channel. You can write comment. Please, you can watch all our programs. You can watch everything happening there. Radio Mat, YouTube. You can find us there. Please make a comment on everything we've said so far. And if you have something to say, you're free. Like I said, it's freedom of speech. It's your amendment. It's in the constitutional right. It's a human right. And the free press as well. It's also part of the constitutional right. So thank you so much. Enjoy the music. I will be right back next week. Merci.
Why you big girl, you want me a one lover? The way your body said I should
Don't the government and leave how we control the border sin.
Music when it hits you, you feel no pain. And that's the dancehall rock.
Lord
in
of
the
mercy.
of that. Dancehall rock, big features crack. Dancehall rock, grandma and papa, don't stop the rock. No. Indiana wants me, and I'm gonna be there.
Yes, ma'am.
New York City's calling, and I'm gonna be there. London City wants me, and I've got to be there, spreading the vibes all over the world.
Lord of mercy, I could have tried and chop on our down Africa. Tell them reggae music rule all over. Rule every premise, rule every corner. Barrington leaving, you a danger. Who wants cut the rock and dash it in a culture? No slackness, DJ, you can't enter. One of them coming can cross the border. Two of them coming get turned over. Three of them coming running from Boucher.
Sweet Jamaica wants me, and I'm gonna be there. In Paris they calling, and I'm gonna be there. Down in France they want me, and I'm gonna be there, spreading my vibe all over the world. Oh yeah, that's how I stay.
Now me say who ragamuffin, say ragamuffin, me killer muffin. Say ragamuffin, who ragamuffin, ragamuffin dance all ragamuffin. Ragamuffin coulda east and west, or coulda north or south. If a boy try a thing, we gon' go knock it out. Me say Barrington leave it a rough neck spout. When me fling down the culture, me no have no doubt. Sure.
One good thing about dancehall music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. Yeah. One good thing about dancehall music, when it touches you, you feel no pain. And that's a dancehall rock, and you can't top that. Dancehall rock, big bitch was back. Dancehall rock, run on, don't stop rocking.
Hot girls gotta be dancing in the party to make the good vibe flow. What's the hit? So gotta be there, wanna be there, really gotta go. Now we done that up. With a Nero bar, got a big fast car. Here for what? Tell my friends to come along. It's gonna be girls down low, girls down low. 50,000 or more. Girls down low, girls down low. Yeah, I'm gonna put more. Girls down low, girls down low. 50,000 or more. Girls down low, girls down low. So much of that food, that's right. We have the ball, oh boy. Woman like a salmi, have the ball, boy, boy. That you want me virgin, have the show for the whole. Woman them a swami, boy, boy, boy. Hey, that when we look on shoes on, and our friend them what a confusion. No man a line up in a line, we go choose one. But me know me alone a get a portion. That a be the conclusion. My friends, they like to see the pretty ladies dancing all around. Them a mad men rock, to the beat just while the ladies crazy getting down. Boy, if they skip this style, what a sight! Got that glowing wild. What a no right. There's nothing wrong with doing what you want to do. Girls down low, girls down low. Put your light flowers. 50,000 or more. Girls down low, girls down low. Surprise. Still I'm crying for more. Girls down low, girls down low. Jack and Jice. 50,000 or more. Girls down low, girls down low. Still I'm crying for more. 25 when the girl them have me under. Me couldn't take the pressure any longer. So me step across the floor and kick off a door and rap and pan a girl named Sandra. When me look a friend them a come down. Stand up, it and up and up inside the run. Sandra flip out of me hand, so me grab a next one. When me look no pretty win some. Me say stand up, girls down low. Country
me. When me have to hold the case and me nah go let go. No, me nah go let go.
Heading over heels just for you. Loving every single thing you do. Clearly I can see you want me to.
I share what we want, you understand?
Lately I've been talking to myself.
Yeah, it's
saying I don't need nobody else. It's all I'm searching for.
I share everything, just
I
with
don't wanna sleep alone without you in my bed. It's raining all around my love. It's smashing up my head. Whoa, bumps along, bumps along. Only you can turn me on. Bumps along, bumps along.
I know this little girl, her name is Maxine. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you older say I don't know what I know, but
Now this one dedicated to the girl and the angel face and the girl laugh. You know, so ragamuffin check and you must new can't play.
The music just turns me on.
I know this little girl, her name is Maxine. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you older say I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote.
Real.
Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
Action with him, a pretty face and bad character. Them the kind of living can hold chaka. Follow me. A pretty